Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at all the Warhammer products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. Looks like a great week for fans of Middle-earth and also some squigs. Always good to see new models coming out for those, and there may even be some pretty decent dice as well. So let's dive in and we'll work through all the products available to pre-order this coming Saturday, starting with Middle-earth, the strategy battle game, Battle of OSGILIATH. This set's going to give you 54 miniatures altogether, and now they're not all brand new miniatures though, so a lot of older ones in there, but you're going to get a few of the main characters which are new models. They're going to include, for the good guys, you're going to get Faramir, Madril, Captain of Ithilien, Damrod, Ranger of Ithilien, 12 Warriors of Minas Tirith, and 12 Rangers of Gondor. For the Forces of Evil, the leader is going to be Gothmog, and you're going to get him in two different ways. You're going to get him on foot and also mounted on a warg, and then he's going to get 24 Morannon Orcs and a Mordor Troll as well. The terrain is going to be included in this box set as well. You get 4 pieces altogether, as well as the range ruler, dice, tokens, the rules manual, and a Battle of Osgiliath booklet too. Here's the terrain. You're going to get 4 pieces altogether. I expect you'll need a bit more than that on the battlefield, certainly to bring it to life a bit more, but at least you've got some to get started with, so that's really cool. And certainly if you're teaming up with a friend and splitting this, then maybe you're going to share the terrain or have a couple of bits each, or maybe add to it. So yeah, I think you need a bit more than this to really get the most out of it, but otherwise everything's included and all you need to play right out of the box. Here's your 3 heroes for the good guys. So you've got Madril, Damrod and Faramir there. Some really nice models. Great to see some updates. And then there's Gothmog mounted and on foot as well. So yeah, some really good heroes, but the rest of the characters are all existing models. And there's a good chance if you play any of these armies already, you're going to have those. So maybe a good way to expand the army and get some new hero characters in it. It does say in the article that it comes with a starter rules manual and that other booklet that's going to give you the scenarios for Osgiliath. But looking in the picture, it does look like it is the main hardback rules manual, so we really need to get that confirmed, because if it's a starter rules manual, then it may be different to the actual rules manual. So yeah, let's find out on that. But it does look identical from the pictures. As we move on, you'll see that in a second. But there we go, that's the first product, and that's the Lord of the Rings Battle of Osgiliath. Here's the rules manual then, so you can see here it does look the same. It's 224 pages, so it's not going to be super thick either, so it definitely looks like the one in the picture to me. This is available separately on its own if you want to pick that up. It's going to be hardback and EPUB versions, and that's going to give you everything in there. It's got the core rules and also the existing FAQs and errata, so this is being brought right up to date now. Right, I always get a little bit worried when I see dice from Games Workshop at the moment, but these actually look pretty good. Are they getting back on track with the dice, or is this just going to be for Middle-earth, and then we'll get back on track with the usual rubbish ones for 40k? But here we go, these look alright, don't they? And a much better finish, almost a metallic look to them. Nice and shiny, which is always really good, and it looks like there's going to be 8 to a set. So these smaller packs with 8 dice in are usually a lot better quality. The Blood Bowl ones I've got recently for my Snotlings are awesome, really like those. But out of all of the sets this week, I think this dice set is standing out to me. Really nice colour, looks great, the logos look crisp, all the dots look well painted. So yeah, what more can you ask for? It's not hard to get that wrong, so really cool to see some nice dice for a change. Staying in Middle-earth now as we move on to the Ring Bearers. These are going to be available from Forge World. They're cast in clear resin. So now you can swap these out in play to represent the One Ring's power of invisibility. You can get 5 models in there altogether, including Frodo, Bilbo, and then an older Hobbit version as well. You'll also get Isildur and Gollum as well. So interesting to see how often this would come up in gameplay. Actually, if you play the game, would you be swapping these very often? Let me know in the comment section below. Is this sort of the set that would be worth getting if you play these characters? I'd love to hear what you think about that. Now on to my favourite release or preview this week. I love these. It's GRINKRAK'S LOONCOURT. I think I've got the name sussed now. This looks awesome. What a great little set. Underworlds never let you down, always brilliant models. I really like how the bases are formed, so it saves a lot of time when you're painting as well. But these look fantastic, really playing into the theme of the Gloomspite Gits well, and I think they've done a fantastic job here. 7 models all together. Let's have a close-up look at them. Here's Grinkrak himself. He's going to be the leader. I love his wand with that glowing skull. He just looks great. And yeah, the rest of him obviously isn't much different as to what we would expect, but I think all those little details work really well, and he's got a great looking weapon there as well in that axe. Then there's this guy, the Squiggerpolt. Who doesn't want a Squiggerpolt? And the one riding the squid with that hammer is just brilliant. So all these models are great in this little set. These are just the first 3. We're going to get 2 more. And again, nothing special here, but they do come with bags of character, and nice to have them standing out, looking different. Especially if you play Warcry with them like I do, then you're going to really want some special little characters like this. There's 2 more as well. You've got the one there with the kind of trumpet who's shooting the spores out, which I think is brilliant. And a little baby squig tied to a pole. Who doesn't want one of those too? So fantastic models, 7 altogether. I was really excited when I saw the voting for the model of the year, because these were listed on it, so I knew they were going to be previewed either this week or next week. So really great that these are available now so soon. We're on to Underworld's Gnarlwood Fearsome Fortress, and this is the Rivals deck. So there we go, another Rivals deck. So loads of these are coming out now. I've completely lost track of what's going on with Underworlds, to be honest. I liked it before when it was quite simple, but all these different releases now coming thick and fast for all different things. But yeah, if you want the Rivals deck, there's another one for you. Now we're on to Kill Team, and we've got a Critical Ops, Tac Ops and Mission card pack. Now, it says in the article that we can expand our Kill Team experience with a new deck of Tactical Ops cards that includes missions and map cards, allowing you to jump straight into balanced match play games. So that's pretty cool. I mean, we've got so many books, though, with so much in. But I guess if you don't have the books, but you just want some cards to use, then these are going to be great for that. I think they did a similar thing with 40k a while back, didn't they? So nice to have something for Kill Team. I think little things like this always add to the game. Nice to have. But if you've got the books, you probably find you won't really need them. But there we go. Nice little product for Kill Team. Now we're on to Horus Heresy with Legions Astartes, Scorpius Missile Tank. Probably one of my least favourite vehicles to come out for the Horus Heresy so far. I don't really like the thing on the top. The turret weapon looks a bit weird to me, but the chassis I don't mind. But it's, yeah, just that bit on the top. But this is going to be a heavy artillery vehicle, so it's going to deal some pretty good damage there. And yeah, if you want some heavy artillery in your army, now's your chance. On to White Dwarf now, and this month is going to include a Leagues of Votann battle report. Really looking forward to having a look at that. I love the battle reports they do in these magazines. I think they're brilliant. So this is issue 483, be available to pre-order next weekend too. So it's going to give us that battle report. There's going to be 44 cards for Warhammer 40,000. And then Age of Sigmar map campaigns. That's good timing, because we're starting a Path to Glory campaign in my local game store, so that's what I'll be playing in the new year, building a new army for that, for the Stormcast, so can't wait. That's going to be really fun. So nice to see what they do with those map campaigns there. Looking forward to that issue. Next up are some Panini Warhammer 40,000 Dark Galaxy trading cards. So it looks like you can get the whole box here. This is going to give you 225 cards, and it's comprising 150 only war cards, 75 special cards, and 500 parallel cards available with finishes that are hard to find apparently. So this is the core set to get going with. There's options for a starter set, which is also going to give you a collector's album card binder, 3 packs of cards, and a map of the Dark Galaxy. Or go even bigger for a blaster box, or even bigger again for a mega box, and get even more cards in there. Next, we're on to Steve Jackson Games and Munchkins, and these are games for Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar. Now, I've been playing Munchkins for the last week. My boy got the box game, and we've been playing it every day. It's so fun. It's one of the best games I've been playing for a long time. Really cool game, really fun. And I was actually going to do a video this week, but I haven't got round to it yet, of that Munchkins game that we've got. We just got the dungeon one, the deluxe version, so I don't know how it would transfer across to Warhammer 40k. I'm sure it'd be just as fun to play, but I love it. I think Munchkins is a brilliant game. I'll definitely do it on the channel because it's for sure worth sharing. I don't know if I would want to pay that extra to get the Warhammer version though. Just paying the extra for that, you know, for the license to use the Games Workshop. I don't know if it's worth it, especially when we've got the deluxe already. But it could be fun if you've never played Munchkins. Definitely look out for that video coming up on the channel soon. But here we go. These are great themes and really fun to play with the family. If you've got kids, great too. So it might be something cool to pick up to play over the Christmas period. Now we've got some Interrogator merchandise. You've got t-shirts there, hoodies, all sorts. So that's going to be available. So all different kinds of products this week. And then finally, we're on to Warhammer Plus, where you'll get the battle report for Middle-earth strategy battle game. You can watch it for free. So if you're not subscribed, that's pretty cool. So you can actually check out the gameplay. That'll be interesting. Then there's a masterclass to paint the Goth Rocker and some entries again to the Warhammer Vault. More White Dwarf magazines going in there. So there we go, a great week for Middle-earth, and for me it's the Squigs that are the top product, and yeah, really looking forward to those. But let me know what you think about this lot. Is there anything here that you'll be ordering? What's your favourite? I'd love to hear what you think, so let me know in the comments section below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit that notification bell too to join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. A huge thanks to Tabletop staff for supporting the channel this month. Check out the link in the description below to find out more about how you can find people to play with in your area for free. And a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these daily videos and for supporting me right from the beginning. If you'd like to join Patreon, then please follow that link in the description down below and it'll tell you more about it.